The Commissioners Court of Brazos County will meet in regular session on September the 6th, 2022, 10 a.m. Commissioners Courtroom, County Administration Building, 200 South Texas Avenue, Suite 106. First item is the invocation and pledge of allegiance of the U.S. and Texas flag. Commissioner Barrett will lead us.
Almighty, thank you for this day, and thank you for the many abundant blessings you bestow upon us. Thank you for the citizens that have come before us to voice their concerns. Please continue to pray for the people of Ukraine. Guide our educators, our first responders and military as they go about their important work. We ask all this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I
I
pledge
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Amen.
Second item on the agenda is call for citizens' input and/or concerns. John Nix will come up to.
Howdy, Judge and fellow commissioners. My name is John Nix, and I'm calling regarding an issues with State Highway 6 here in the southern part of the county. It's more in the Commissioner's Aldrich precinct. It's a problem I like to have It's a problem I'd like to have the county get with TxDOT to revisit the speed limit reduction and to go from 60 to 75. I am like the only one that cares to drive 60 in the right lane. No one drives it. People drive or pass me like I'm sitting still and drive like they're in a race car. There's no law enforcement. I never see any cops pulling anyone over on that speedway, and I'd like to have the city revisit that speed limit reduction and have more law enforcement on that stretch of roadway. It's like I don't feel safe on my times coming up here to college when I have for doctor's appointments in College Station or visiting friends or political functions here in College Station. It just doesn't feel safer at all. So I'd really like to have the city get with the county get with TxDOT with it. I know I'm just a peon. I have no say, but you all have power to get things done that I don't have. So something I'd like to get done with it. And also I know I want to go over for the record that I do oppose what TxDOT is wanting to do with 3 lanes in each direction from Highway 40 to Highway 21 that was on KBTX. I believe that money could be used for more with law enforcement to make the roads safer. More with local especially with roads to like our law enforcement, like with Sheriff Dickey and so forth, to make the roads safer for people like me that care to be law enforcement that want to drive the speed limit. Thanks so much and have a great day and gig 'em.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dixie Bolton.
My son is Larry Boland. He's incarcerated at the Brazos County Jail. He has been since 4/8/21. He was involved in the Kentmore cabinet incident. I voiced some complaints against the Brazos County Jail last Tuesday, so you can look on the internet for those. I have more today. The chaplain has came through several times since January when the jail switched to smartjailmail.com. He has told inmates they can receive 2 magazines each. But that is not true. When you try to send magazines through a company, they are returned. They are not allowed books of any kind. Legal mail is supposed to be able to go through the jail. We have sent 5 pieces of legal mail since January. 4 have been returned. The second one we never received back. We got the green card, so we know they did receive it, but never received it in his hands. He has fired all his attorneys. They are corrupt. My husband is his lawful counsel, so we're trying to get legal paperwork to him as he has a right to that through the Constitution, but they are blocking all legal mail. If you look on the internet or call the jail telephone number, it says all mail is supposed to be sent to the jail. That also is not true. Cards, letters, anything like that is supposed to be sent to Seminole, Florida. That is mail fraud. I spoke to Mr. Stewart, assistant to the sheriff, about 2 weeks ago, and he stated, I asked him, how are these people trained? Are these ex-postal people? Who are these people going through our mail? He said, no, they are not federal workers or ex-federal workers, so I think that is totally corrupt. They should receive cards, letters in their hands, not through a machine. It looks as though they're deceiving family and friends by saying mail can come to the jail when it cannot. In February of 22, a Matthew Fabian, psychologist from Austin, went to the jail to see my son. He told Deputy C. Horton it was a court-mandated mental evaluation. He later said before he left it was not court-mandated. His attorney sent him, so they are deceiving workers at the jail also. Before Mr. Fabian left, he told my son they might send him to Austin and force-feed him pills. For no reason. He is not a mental case. He has been there 17 months and has had no problems other than staff and inmates making threats to him when his commissary money went missing for 6 weeks, $800. It reappeared in February of 22. Where it went for 6 weeks, we do not know. Attorney Craig Greaves has been giving out books to my son as well as other clients and other attorneys at the jail. They are told to read the book, answer the questions, turn it into staff. They're going to make a book out of it. If you finish the book, it could cause a brain hemorrhage. Totally ludicrous. Why they would say that, I do not know. And Mr. Stewart admitted it 2 weeks ago. They are giving out books like that. So why, I do not know. Not right. Jennifer L. Rocket visited my son for an evaluation in April of 22. I recently found out she is the wife of veteran police officer Brady Rocket, so she should have excused herself and not taken the case, since that is a conflict of interest, her husband being a Bryan police officer. She told my son that they were going to hold my son at the jail indefinitely, like he would never have his day in court. Totally wrong. D.A. Parsons refuses to give my son discovery information. 2 out of the 3 attorneys told him very little about the discovery information when they should have shared all with him. It is his case, not theirs. We've seen him several times, sending paperwork. He still refuses. He says discovery information can only be passed on to an attorney. You can have a lawful counsel through the Constitution. You do not have to have an attorney. So my son literally has had no information about this case. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other citizen input and/or concerns? We will consider and take action on agenda items 3 through 30. Number 3 is adoption of the county budget for fiscal year ending September 30, 2023.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 4 is Resolution 22-17 levying a tax rate for Brazos County for the tax year 2022, and we're 2 commissioners short today. It takes 4 commissioners to be present to vote on a tax rate, so we won't be voting on a tax rate today. We will have to delay that and see if we can get 4 commissioners present at some point in the future before time runs out. If time runs out, it will automatically fall back to the no new revenue tax rate, which would pull $12 million out of the budget. We can pull that from fund balance to make the budget balance. I will tell you that it will be we'll certainly have to take a look at projects that were planned and moving forward to see where we'll be in the future, but the logical place would be to pull that first from fund balance, and then as we move through this fiscal year, we may have to rearrange how that money would get spent based on the reallocation, of a reduced revenue. But anyway, we won't be taking any action on the levying of the tax rate because it takes 4 commissioners present to actually vote on a tax rate. So,
Would you like a motion to?
well, I don't think we can do anything really on the tax rate.
Motion to pull this?
Yeah, that's the question.
Do we need-
Or do nothing? Do you want a motion?
Bruce Eric, General Counsel for the county. You have multiple choices. You can pull it. You could leave this meeting open at the end.
Well, I guess for right now, we'll skip it. I suspect that we may not have the 4 needed by the end, but then at that
Correct.
point, we'll go back and make a decision about what to do with it.
Okay, thank you.
Number 5, ratification of the tax increase, which we won't need to do that one either. 6 is Resolution 22-018, approving the budget of Brazos County Emergency Communications District.
Move approval?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 7 is approval of the following job descriptions.
Move approval A?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 8 is request from Sheriff's Office for approval of acceptance of $1,000 cash donation from Woodman of the World.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion.
Yeah, thank you, the Woodman of the World.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Number 9, designation of the day and time and location of Commissioners Court to convene in regular session each week during the FY 2023.
Move approval?
Second.
And that would be Tuesday at 10 o'clock here in this location. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 10 is acceptance of an engagement letter from Ingram Wallace and Company.
I'm sorry, I don't think y'all voted on number 8.
Number 8.
The
Oh, we
donation.
didn't.
You did not vote. There was a second, a motion and a second, but no vote.
Okay. Well, we will go back to number 8 then. All in favor of accepting them for the Sheriff's Office $1,000 from Woodman's World? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Now we'll go to number 10 is acceptance of engagement letter from Ingram Wallace and Company to perform the annual audit of county financial statements.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 11 is approval of Amendment 2 to bid 22-070R Cutback Asphalt, Cleveland Asphalt's Production, Inc., to accept increase in pricing due to market conditions.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 12 is approval of Amendment Number 1 to 22-134 Third-Party Guardianship Services to amend the insurance requirements from the original contract.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 13 is approval of no award due to bids being over budget and to re-advertise bid number CIP 22-527 rough terrain forklift.
Move approval?
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 14 is approval of amendment number 2 to contract CIP 22-575 law enforcement refresh and digital evidence with Axon to add professional service implementation.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 15 is approval of CIP 22-642 Contract and Frontier Communications of America for Private Switch Automatic Location Identifier and E911 database.
Move approval?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 16 is approval of the following committee for the evaluation proposal for RFQ CIP 22-649 feasibility study for renovation of BISD building.
I move approval A through G.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 17 is permission to advertise RFQ CIP 22649 feasibility study for the renovation of the BISD building.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? None motion carries. Number 18 is award bid 23-023 cutback asphalt. Recommended awards Cleveland Asphalt Products, Inc.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 19 is approval of final plat of the Meadows Phase Block 1, Phase 1, Block 1, lots 1R, 2R, and 31R being amended to plats of lots 1R-2 and 31, Block 1 of the Meadow Phase 1 replat, 4.5905 acres, C. Rainey Survey, A 201, City of College Station, ETJ, Brazos County, Texas. Sites located in Precinct 1.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 20 is consider and take action on Suddenlink Communications utility permit to lay 800 feet of fiber optic cable for internet service within 3 feet of the right-of-way along Greens Prairie Trail from FM 2154 to INGN Road, sites located in Precinct 1.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 21 is consider and take action on Suddenlink Communications utility permit to conduct one 70-foot road bore and lay 2,885 feet of fiber optic cable for internet service on INGN Road, Greens Prairie Trail to Straub Road, sites located in Precinct 1.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? None motion carries. Number 22 is approval of final plat of lots 1A, 1B, Mesquite Flats subdivision, 1.999 acres, being a replat of Lot 1, Mesquite Flats, volume 1981, page 77, official records, Brazos County, James Curtis Jr. League Survey, abstract 12, City of Bryan, ETJ, Brazos County, Texas. Sites located in Precinct 4.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 23 is approval of the Treasurer's Report, July of 2022.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 24 is tax refund application for the following.
Move approval A and B.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to approve A and B. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 25 is Commissioners Court minutes for the following dates.
Move approval. August 2nd through August 30th.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? None motion carries. Number 26 is budget amendments. Budget amendments FY 21/22, 46.01 through 46.06.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 27 is personnel change status.
Move approval A and B.
Second.
Motion made, seconded, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Number 28 is payment of claims. Claims to be paid by Brazos County. Claim number 811-7362 through claim number 811-7487 and claim number 9005687 through claim number 9005740.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. Do we actually need a executive session this morning? We do.
We do.
Okay, so we'll skip down to number 31 is an acknowledgement of FY 2022 budget to actuals by fund as of August the 31st, 2022. And 32 is juvenile director's report on detention population. Linda.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. At the present time, we have 33 juveniles in detention, 25 males, 8 females, and 37 on electronic monitors. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
you,
you.
Linda. 33, sheriff's report on inmate population. Chief.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Our population as of this morning sits at 662. It's 547 males, 115 females. We have 57 on electronic monitoring with 14 pending.
Okay.
Jail
Thank you.
population's creeping up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Next item is call or announcement of interest items and possible future agenda topics.
If I could have a point of personal privilege, I just wanted to tell you that I'm proud of my son. He's going to be on the Tonight Show tonight. So
Awesome.
anybody who wants to
So
watch
we'll be
Matthew Berry,
watching.
he'll be on the Tonight Show.
Yes,
So-
yes, yes. Awesome.
And for the department heads and elected officials that are present, I have your budget packets ready for you to review and to take action on those action forms. They're in my office, so after this is over, we can go up there and I can give them out to you.
Okay. Thank you, Nina. Any other announcement? 35 is call for citizens' input and/or concerns. Hearing none, we'll go back up to number 4, and I guess we'll remove this from the agenda, and whenever it'll come up, it'll get posted on a separate agenda. So I probably need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to remove that from the agenda. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None motion carries. So now we'll go back up to 29 and convene an executive session pursuant to the Texas Government Code 551.0725 to deliberate business and financial issues related to a contract being negotiated.
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners.
Good morning.
I'm Ed Bull, as legal officer for the county. I'd like to tender an opinion in regards to this executive session. Based upon my legal opinion that it would be detrimental to the court's position with dealing with this third party, I'd ask the court take a vote that it find the same unanimously before we take it up in executive session.
I offer a motion.
The second.
Okay, motion made and seconded. All
You're fine.
in favor, raise your right hand. It's unanimous.
I was just going to confirm that the motion to table that item was for both items, 4 and 5.
What was the?
For 4 and 5.
You're removing 4 and 5.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're correct.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Okay, we're going into executive session. It's 10:28. And we need attorney's budget, okay. Cheryl.
Thank you. We'll take care of it.
Okay, we're coming out of executive session. It is 10:37. There's no action to be taken from the executive session, and the next item is to adjourn. Thank y'all
Thank
for
you.
coming in.
Thank you.